Good morning, you guys. Today the weather looks so sad. It's very gloomy and it's very dark outside. And I'm going to do a closet clean out. Yes. I'm going to do a closet clean out. A few of you guys has asked me to do like organizing my closet or clean out my closet or do something like that, which is a great suggestions. Thank you. I actually do need to clean out my closet. Just wait until I show you how disgusting it looks. It's just so messy. Everything is on the floor. Oh my God. So anyway, I can't believe that I'm actually gonna be showing you the inside of my closet, but it is what it is. It's definitely not perfect. I am actually very messy. I try to be as organized as I can, but oh my God, believe me, I am just a very messy person. Just ask my husband and he'll tell you. But I'm learning. I'm learning how to be a little more organized. I'm learning how to, keep everything in, its right places. And so actually, it is a good day to do a closet clean out because it's spring break. My kids are home and I'm home with them today, and it's raining. There's nothing, there's no place I can take them. So I might as well do something like that. So, what was I saying? Yes, but first thing I need first is coffee. Um, if you guys never made coffee like this before, if you haven't seen coffee like this is a Vietnamese style of making coffee. It is very strong. The strength, I mean, as you can see, I put 3 tablespoons of coffee in this tiny little filter, and it's a super nice and strong. If you're into strong cup of coffee, this is the way to go. Not even better than espresso. Okay, so espresso. It's very early. I just woke up. I'm super groggy right now. But anyway, all I'm saying is that I have been drinking ever since I came back from Vietnam. I am so addicted to the coffee over there. And so I started making it like this. Vietnamese filter. You can pick this up at any Vietnamese store for like maybe $3 or $4. And so you can use like regular coffee grind, like dark roast if you like. Do about 3 tablespoons of that in this tiny little filter and fill it up. You can drink it with cream, you can drink it with half and half, or you can just drink it by itself. But I gotta warn you, it is very strong. So again, if you're into like very strong coffee, this is the way to go. You'll be addicted to it, and all you need is 1 cup a day, and like you're good to go. So I gotta have my cup of coffee. I usually just make it in here and then I fill it up in here just to keep it warm a little longer. So that is it. If you guys are new here, my name is Heather. Usually I do thrifting, like thrifting haul and stuff like that. But if you have never seen my video before, I've always do thrifted clothes, but I decided that I need to stop buying for a while and I need to come up with something else to do. And some of you old folks, oh my God, you're gonna unsubscribe. You're gonna unsubscribe for me saying that. You know what I mean. Not old folks. Some of you folks that's been here with me for a while, recommend that I do a closet clean out. I don't mean to call you old, because I'm old, you know what I mean? But it's early, I haven't had coffee, so forgive me if I don't make any sense, okay? I'm very clumsy too, sometimes I just like spill my coffee. But anyway, some of you guys, you folks who've been here with me for a while has recommend that I do a closet clean out, so that is what I'm gonna be doing today, clean out my closet. Now, keep in mind, I already donated a lot of stuff, so what I'll be doing today is basically just organizing my stuff. Maybe just going through each piece and see, and just, I guess, color coordinate it, steam it, hang them up. I don't know what I'm doing yet, you guys. I looked at my closet last night and it was a mess. So that's what we're going to be doing. So that is what we are going to be doing today, is organizing and cleaning out my closet. I do have to pre-apologize, it is a mess and I am embarrassed, but you know what, I don't care. We're just going to go ahead and do it. So let's get into this video. Let's clean out my closet today. All right. Okay, so I'm only gonna show you I'm only gonna show you this half of the closet because the other half belongs to my husband, and he's very organized and I'm a little embarrassed, so I don't wanna show the good side. I'm just gonna show the bad side, okay? The good side, that's his. But so starting off over here on the left is mine. I just kind of basically on top, I just throw all my bags that I don't use on a day-to-day basis. I just throw them up there. And trust me when I say I have a lot more bags, this is just something that I wanted to stay out. I have other bags that are in the box, or in the boxes somewhere down in my garage. And then there's more bags. Oh my goodness, yes, there's more bags over here. And then there's more bags over there. And that's just, and I also actually sew a bunch of bags. So this is just something, more bags that I have left. And then the two bags that hanging over here are the one that I use maybe like once or twice a month or something like that. So I have it right here so I can just grab them. All right, and so as you can see, do I have enough jackets? Oh my God, I have enough jackets. So I got a lot of jackets. You guys recognize this one right here that I bought? Yep. And then of course there is more jackets over there. God, I'm embarrassed. And so here are all empty because I think I told you I donated a whole bunch of them. So all of this are very empty. The bottom is just really all my scrubs. So I have a lot of empty shelves here that I can, but then again, look at all this stuff on the floor that I have not. I'm supposed to organize all of that and then go through it and see which one I want to wear and which one I don't really grab, much. And then I might just go ahead and donate them. So yes, instead of all of that going up into the shelves, they just kind of thrown on the floor. And then of course there's a lot more bags behind that. Hold on, there is a lot more bags that I hide behind over there. And of course there's more bags hanging over here. I am just a big mess. These are some this is my J. Crew bag, and then this is my Chanel bag. This is my Goyard. Oh my God, I just throwing all my like expensive bag that I spent so much money. I just throw them over here. I just definitely don't deserve them. I don't treasure them as much as I should. Oh, and speaking of bags, if you guys if you guys are interested, if you guys want me to do like a my bag collection and go through it, let me know. I will do that as well. All right, I don't even know what I'm doing yet, so let's get into this big mess right now. All right, here we go. Okay. To be honest, I'm already overwhelmed. I don't even know what I started. I needed to do it. It was just a matter of time. I was getting very lazy to organize my closet. So what I'm gonna do is, I'm gonna deal with the clothes first. All this is all this is all the stuff that is on the floor and on the shelf. Okay, I haven't even touched all the coats and the dresses that I have hanging yet. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna deal with all the clothes first, and then I'm gonna deal with the dresses and the jackets, and then after that I'll take all the purses down and then I'll reorganize that. So I guess we have one, two, three, like 3 or 4 parts that I'm gonna do. I hope to get all this done by today because I definitely don't want to do this tomorrow. All right, so the way I think I'm gonna do this is, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna separate them all out first. I'm gonna just throw work clothes, jeans, pants, t-shirt, like in each piles first. Pile, like, you know, a pile. And then I'm gonna go through it, and I think the best way for me to organize this closet this time is to hang them up. I feel like a lot of the time when I fold my clothes, which I like my clothes to be folded and like place them on the shelves, but the problem with that is that I find that I don't reach for a certain item so much because they're all folded and I can't really see it. So what I'm trying to do now is I'm trying to probably hang a lot of this stuff up because I feel like if it's hanging up and I can see it, then I'll grab them more. So what I might be doing is putting all the big coats and big puffy jackets and stuff like that in my kids' closet, because they have a big closet but they don't use it. They just use the dresser because they have very little clothes. And so I'm gonna transfer all of my big items into my kids' closets, and then in my main closet I think I'm just gonna put like lighter items that I wear every day. And so when I do need a coat, I'll just go into that room and get it. So that's kind of my plan. So let's see how this is gonna turn out. But early, and I am hopefully when I'm done with my coffee, I get a little more I get a little more energy, and I get a little more motivated to move a little faster. But right now I barely want to move. But we're gonna do it. We're gonna get through it. It's not even a big deal. I mean, I'm very blessed. I'm very, very blessed to be able to do this kind of thing. So, every time I look at stuff like this and I'm like, oh my God, I'm so overwhelmed. That's just the spoiled side of me. At the end of the day, I am very blessed. I feel very lucky to be able to live in a place like this, to have a home like this, and to be able to, buy what I wanted to buy and stuff like that. So, after visiting Vietnam and after seeing, the tough life that people have there, that people really do, the people there are so, so sweet, but they work very hard, and, they have very little. And so, I just feel like I feel like I'm very lucky. I'm very fortunate. I have a lot of stuff and I don't need any of this. And that's why making the trip over there makes me, kind of just wanted to reevaluate myself a little. Now we're just rambling off, and, maybe I can just talk about it as I move instead of just sitting here. Well, basically, I feel like, so all of the scrubs, I'm just gonna just throw them to the side, and then speaking of scrubs, I actually don't need so many scrubs to go to work. I think I just need 4 sets and I'm all good. So once I, put all my hospital clothes over there, I'm just gonna pick out 4, and then the rest I'm just gonna donate. So that's kind of my plan. And speaking of, the whole reason why I feel like after I visit Vietnam, and it really is, it's kind of like a wake-up call. I feel like I consume so much stuff and I buy so much stuff even though it is secondhand, even though it is thrifted items, I still spend a lot of money. And when I do, I kind of just justify it by saying, they're secondhand and they're only a few dollars, but at the end of the month, they do add up, and I never really thought about that. I never really, look at my bank statement and say, oh my God, so like this month I actually spent, like this month I actually spent like $400, or like sometimes I spend like, it really depends, you guys. Sometimes I spend like $700. So if you think about it, that is like consuming a lot. And I don't need to do that. And so basically, I just feel like after I had visited Vietnam, it just the people there and just seeing how, just like the simplicity, like just see how like the simple life that people live there, and they're very happy, and they work just enough. Like they don't work to like, they work to make enough money to live. And so like what I'm trying to say is that they're not just there to like work and so that they can make as much money as much money as they can. They just basically work to make enough, and then the rest of the day they just enjoy their life. And so I feel like, that's something that's like a new perspective for me. Oh my God. Off subject. This is from Victoria's Secret, and I've had this since I was 19 years old. Oh my God, my 19-year-old self used to wear this. I this is a vintage. Someone actually say in the comment on the previous video that 20 years, or did she say 20 or 25? Something like that is to consider to be vintage. This is definitely vintage, you guys. This is like at least 25, if not 30 years old, okay? So I am shocked that I still have this. This is going into the donation pile. So I'm also gonna be donating a lot of stuff. I'm now getting, I think the coffee is kicking in. I'm getting a little excited. So, it takes a little while, but she's going into the donation pile. Okay, so basically what I'm saying is, the people there, they work, like, they wake up at like 4 o'clock in the morning, and they probably work until 10 or 11 o'clock, and then they take an afternoon break. They take like a 3 hours break, because usually like come around noon time, like especially 11 o'clock, 11, 12, 1, oh my God, it's just so hot, it's unbearable. So hot that you just don't want to be out there. So a lot of time people, I'm gonna donate this one too. A lot of time people just, they wake up at 4 o'clock in the morning, and then, they get going with their day. Do you guys remember this pants? If you've seen my video, if you have been around, you watch most of my video, do you remember this pants? This is so funny. This is one of the pants that I don't even know how it ended up in my basket, and I bought it, but I kept it. And so she's gonna go back into the thrift store. So they work for a few hours, and then they take their afternoon break because it gets very, very hot. And then they restarted their second half of their day. Oh, this is my favorite. They started their second half of their day. They come out and they started working again, maybe around 3 or 4 o'clock until like 8 o'clock. Some people stay. Some people only works from like 5 o'clock in the afternoon until midnight, because things in Vietnam happens at nighttime. People come out and play at night, because that's when everything happens. You go out to eat at nighttime. The weather is perfect. Stuff like that. So I just see that kind of lifestyle, and you know, it just inspired me. It inspired me to want to make things a little more simple, because I feel like when I came back here, and then I just feel like, I mean, I don't want to say that my house is big, but we moved from a very small home in Portland. I think the home that I have in Portland was only 1,100 square feet. It only has 2 bedrooms, and there was 4 of us, and we had this huge dog. She was 75 pounds, 85 pounds, and there was only 2 bedrooms, and it was me, my husband, and my son, and my daughter. And then as they get older, they can't share a room anymore, so we decided to move out into the suburb. And so the place is a little bigger. I think this home that I have is 2,600 square feet. So it is definitely twice the size of my older home. It has a lot of rooms. It has 4 bedrooms, an office, and a very big family lounge. So this house is pretty big for the 4 of us. Right now, I have my niece living with us. She just moved from California. Finally, I recruited another member of my family to get out of California. If you're from California, don't be offended. I'm from California. I grew up in San Francisco. I lived in San Francisco since the early 80s. Okay, I was born in Vietnam, and we moved to America, and I lived in San Francisco basically all my life. I actually moved up to Washington in my early 20s for, oh my God, I didn't even make it to a year. I moved up to Everett, Washington for 9 months for a relationship. I was like 22, so it didn't work out. And then I moved back to San Francisco, and basically just didn't even leave the city until I moved up here to Oregon. So I grew up in San Francisco. So if you're from California, don't be offended when I say, California is not what it used to be anymore. Because, I pretty much consider myself a native California from San Francisco, because I lived there for the most part of my life. I grew up in San Francisco, so I pretty much consider a native, even though I wasn't born there. I mean, yes, I know, to be a native, you have to, born and raised there. Even though I wasn't born in San Francisco, I grew up there as a young child. So I love this so much, but I think she needs to go. Or maybe I'm gonna keep it. We'll see. So I left California 7 years ago. I left San Francisco 7 years ago. We moved up to Oregon in 2016, and so this July is gonna be 7 years. I just cannot believe that I've been up here for 7 years. And basically, I don't miss home. I think deep down in my heart, I think I still consider San Francisco as my home, because it's always gonna be a part of me, but I feel like I don't really miss it. I don't miss the traffic, I don't miss the tiny little home. I don't miss looking for parking space. I am pretty much spoiled over here, where I have a 4 cars parking garage. I just pull up to my house and just park my car. I don't have to worry about spending 45 minutes looking for a parking space, because let me tell you, you do get used to it, because you don't think about it anymore. But oh boy, back in the day when I was still living in the city, and I would come home very late, you know, from work, and sometimes I would spend 45 minutes to an hour just looking for a parking space. And sometimes I would park like 7 or 8 blocks away, and that's considered lucky. And then, you know, and then if it's like a street parking, you would have to wake up super early to run over there to try and move your car. Okay, so I don't miss any of that. Oh boy, this is gonna take a long time. Right now I'm just chit-chatting with you guys as I am trying to organize just, you know, pants, shirts, sweats, dresses, and stuff like that, and it's gonna take a long time. But the good news is I think I'm already donating a lot of stuff. I'm just, you know, looking at things that I'm like, oh, I'm definitely not wearing it. Like this tiny little Evelyn jeans, size 24, and look how tiny it is. Like, so I don't even know how this ended up in my closet. I don't fit them, so I'm just gonna donate it. Wow, another tiny little skinny Evelyn. So if I get too lazy, if it's still like in excellent condition, I might try to put them on Poshmark and try to sell them. But if I'm too lazy, I think I might just donate it. Right now, the spring is here, and I feel like the weather is changing a little bit. So, you know, I'm just eager to like get rid of all of this heavy winter stuff. All right. So what was I saying? Oh, all I'm saying is that after my trip to Vietnam, I feel like I'm just, you know, it brings me back to earth like a lot. I just feel like I'm so lucky to have a home like this. After I saw my aunt's home in Vietnam, she lives in this, it's not even a home, okay? She lives in this like, it's a shed. She used to have a very nice home, you know, like 20 years ago when I visited her, she had this really nice home, but I don't know what happened. They have some finance problem, had some kind of finance problem, and I think she lost her home. And you know, I mean, I just hear my mom talking about it and like how her home was very tiny. But when I visited Vietnam and I went to her home, and like I was just, it was sad. It was sad because she lives in this tiny little shed that they put together. The sink wasn't really a sink. It was funny when we tried to wash our hands, you know, it's like they had this like little translucent tube that they connected, and you know, but they make it work. And the bottom line is that even though it was a shed, and she was showing me the place that she was sleeping in, and it wasn't even a bedroom. She sleep on a bench, you know, and so I don't know, but she's very happy. Even though her home, you know, she has a roof over her head, and you know, she has this beautiful garden. Oh my God. She has, even though her home was very small, she has this very big garden, and she grew so many things. She grew bananas, jackfruits, like all kinds of herbs. She had this water pond, this water. She created this like little pond, and you can see like turtles and goldfish and fish. Oh my God, it's just like the life was very simple. Her home was so tiny. It's got to be like 400 square feet. It was just enough for her, my uncle-in-law, and then I guess my little niece and my little nephew also stay there. So a 400 square feet for 4 people. But they all seem so sweet. They're very happy. And so, you know, it just makes me realize that when I came back here and I have this like massive home that I think is, for me, this home is very big. Most of you guys may, you know, beg to differ. You know, I mean, my coworker's home is like 3,500 square feet, which is ridiculous because it's just him and his wife. And I'm like, what are you doing with a 3,500 square feet? I mean, I can barely manage my 2,600 square feet, and it's huge. And so I feel like, you know, we live in America, and it's, you know, we have so many things, you know, and we just get so used to it, and we just become just over consuming, and we just become spoiled. I mean, when I say we, you know, I don't want to categorize everyone. I mean me, you know, I just feel like I feel like visiting Vietnam has really just opened up my eyes and just make me realize that I have so much, you know, and I just feel like I need to, you know, just reevaluate my life, and I don't need all this stuff. I mean, this is just my closet, you guys, and this is just like a tiny little part of it. I haven't even touched, like, this is just the clothes that I have on the ground. I haven't even touched like all the clothes that I have hanging, all the purses that I have. You know, I don't even know. This is supposed to be a fun video. It's supposed to be a video of me cleaning out my closet, not you know, I don't want to make it all depressing. So we're not gonna do that. We're not gonna do that. All I'm saying is, you know, I'm gonna try and get rid of a lot of stuff. I'm gonna try and just make everything as simple and only keep things that I need, and keep things that I really, really love. And so, and stop just buying for the sake of how little it costs. If you really think about it, like sometime, you know, I show you guys a thrift haul, and you know, I show you guys stuff like, oh my God, this thing costs $15, or you know, this dress only costs $8, you know, and stuff like that. But in Vietnam, that is like a lot of money. You know, after being there and seeing how everything just costs like so little, like, okay, so we went to this very nice restaurant, right? And we ordered like a lot of food, and my bills come out to be equivalent to, I think my bill came out to be $35 to $40. I think it was like $40, but I ordered like a lot of stuff, okay? And it was amazing. It was good food. When I came back here, and last Saturday I took my kids out, everything is so expensive now. I'm just like, look at this. I have this bag and I still have a tag on. Just hanging in my closet. Not even using it. So it's a good thing we're doing this. But I came back here, and last week we went out to this, like, it's almost like a fast food. It's not even like sit down and you gotta order it at the counter, and you gotta clean your own plates, you know, you gotta put your plates away and stuff like that. So it's definitely not like a fancy restaurant, or it's not even like a restaurant where you sit down and you get a server. It was like $60 something, okay? And that was only 4 dishes. So I got my daughter just some mac and cheese, and I got me and my husband both some salad, and then for my son I got 2 small pieces of chicken, and that was it. So 2 salads, a small mac and cheese, and 2 pieces of dark meat chicken, and that came out to be $60. $60, you guys. That was crazy. And it wasn't even all that good. Oh my God. No, that was the sad part. is that my daughter didn't like the mac and cheese. She didn't like it. She didn't eat it. The salad, I feel like I was eating Costco food. Um, you know, it's, oh my God. Anyway, I feel like I'm just bitching more than I'm cleaning right now. Look, I still have a tag on. um, this is what I mean by me just buying things. Okay, so I probably bought this Madewell T-shirt because it was cute, but and it was $7, and it's still sitting in here. I still didn't even take off the tag. Oh my God, this one still had a freaking tag. This one is like new. I think I bought this at the store with the tag on. Okay, I'm just ridiculous, you guys. So, okay, I need to definitely slowing down. I need to slow down. I need to stop buying. And I need to, oh, and I remember last month, or no, maybe in January when it was freezing cold and I went to Goodwill because I went through a stage where in December and January, that's all I wanted to do was wear sweats because it was so cold. So I bought this for $10, and it was very thick. I tried it on, it was super thick and warm, but I decided that it was a little too tight for me and I didn't like it, and so now I'm gonna redonate it. And I think either I wore this once or I tried it on and it was too tight for me, and I just somehow I ended up not returning it. So all I'm saying is that I spent $10 and now she's going back to the thrift store because you know, I just consume. So that's a good lesson to learn. Oh my goodness, you we're gonna be here for a while, okay? I feel like oh, you know, some of these things are like my husband's t-shirts and everything. So oh, I do have a lot of dust bags. You know, people sell like all this dust bag that I see on Poshmark for a stupid amount of money. I mean, it's just a bag to put your purse in, which I actually don't do. So I don't know why people feel like they can charge $50 for a Chanel duster. Very stupid. This is so cute. My mom made this for my daughter. She crocheted this, super cute. She doesn't wear it anymore, so I'm gonna donate this. So yes, what was I saying? Oh yeah, I was just saying that my aunt, you know, her house was very tiny, but they are very happy. You know, they're super healthy. She's in her 70s, and I swear this lady is like, she was walking way faster than me. Like my uncle and her, they're like in their 70s, and they're very slender and they're very healthy. I mean, they walk so fast, and I'm just like amazed. Like, you know, she's in perfect health. Besides her seeing, her vision, you know, we all have that. You know, like, she just seems like she's in good spirits, she's happy, she's healthy, you know, and it just makes me realize, you know, all this material things that we have, you know, all this clothes that we have, it's like, you know, is that really what it comes down to? I mean, are we happy with it? You know, like, does this make us happy? Or are we just, you know, just a consumer, you know? And so I'm just trying to make my life a little simple. Ever since I got back, you know, I feel like the inside of me has matured so much. I feel very humble. You know, I feel very, like, every day I do feel very blessed. I feel like I'm anytime I'm starting to feel like I wanted to bitch about something, I wanted to complain about something, you know, I always remind myself of how lucky I am, you know, how lucky I am to be here, you know, to have all this thing, to have my home, to have my health, to have my kids, you know, I feel very, very fortunate. So I don't want it to seem like, you know, like everything is negative, you know, and so it's actually the opposite of that. I feel like I wanted to remind myself of how lucky I am. And so doing this closet clean out is a good thing. I am going to get rid of a lot of stuff. If I have a lot of time, I will go through some of this and see if I can sell it and, you know, make some money, because I do only work as a per diem, in case you guys are wondering. I actually do not have a part-time job or a full-time job. For those of you guys who are curious, you guys know I work in the hospital, but I am a CT technologist. I'm not a nurse. Some of you guys ask if I'm a nurse. No, I'm not a nurse. Bless you for being a nurse. I cannot be a nurse. My husband is an ultrasound tech. He ultrasound me when I have my baby girl. It's very cute. So we are both in imaging. He does ultrasound and I do CT. I'm sure some of you guys, or maybe most of you guys, have had a CAT scan, you know, sometime in your life. I've had one. So I have been doing CT for over 20 years. And so ever since we moved up here, I only work as per diem. So I do go into the hospital whenever they need me, or whenever I need some extra cash, or whenever I wanted to get away from home. But most of the time I do stay home. I am a staying home mom. I feel like I have a lot of stuff. You know, my son is, he's on a spectrum. Both of my kids actually on the spectrum. I know you guys saw that in one of my videos, but my son, he is severely autistic. He is nonverbal, and so I do spend most of my time at home taking care of him. And so I don't work full time because, you know, he requires a lot of attention. He needs somebody to be with him all the time. Because this kid, let me tell you, he is a troublemaker. He gets into all kinds of shit. Last week, not even last week, a couple days ago, he tried to light something on fire. I was in my office and I smelled like paper burning. And of course, it was him who tried to get a piece of paper and try to burn something. And so, you know, he has to have like a one-on-one, and oh my God, we can go into that, you know, at another time. But I battles with the school for many years. Ever since we moved here, he goes to a public school. Both of my kids go to public school because I love public school. But we battled with his old school in Portland for many years. It was terrible. And so if you have a special needs kid, I feel you, okay? I understand you, because they are something else. They are a lot of work. I love them with everything that I have. But oh boy, my son he is like a terrible two for forever. He is he is like a true terrible two who is almost 6 feet. Okay, he's so freaking tall right now. He's 14 years old, and he's almost 6 feet tall. He wears a size shoes 14, which I have nobody wears a size 14 shoes in my family, not even his dad or his older brother. So he wears a size 14 shoes. He's 14, he's almost 6 feet, and he acts like a 2-year-old. And he's constantly getting into trouble, okay? Oh, look at this top. I bought this top. I got this top for the Vietnam trip. Did I bring it with me? I forgot. I already forgot what I brought with me to my Vietnam trip. But anyway, my son is always getting into trouble, and so he always needs somebody with him, like all the time. So I don't work full time. I only work in the hospital, whenever they need me. Like they needed me today. I got a text this morning. Somebody called I was sick, but I wanted to stay home. I wanted to clean up my closet because that was kind of what I had in mind, doing. So, oh my God, I hope they don't watch this video. Like, instead of me going to work and help them out, I stay home and do a closet clean out. But that's that. I'm gonna get rid of, oh my God, you guys, shoot. Okay, I'm actually getting rid of, I thought that this is a reorganization, but so far, I think I got rid of that pile over there. If you can see it, is all the stuff that I'm getting rid of. All right, so I took a break and I empty pretty much the other half of my closet. I'm about to show you what's on my bed right now, and I am ashamed. I'm deeply ashamed of the stuff that I have. So we are starting out with basically a blank canvas, okay? Actually, I need to bring my vacuum in and clean all of this up first, and then we'll continue. You guys ready to see my bed? It's pretty okay. So these are all the stuff that I was sitting over there chit-chatting with you guys about. So I was able to fold some of them up, and all the t-shirts, I'm gonna hang them up. This right here, everything that you're seeing right here are all to be donated. I am getting rid of all of that, okay? I'm only keeping maybe 3 or 4 sets of my scrubs set, and then all of that is going. Lucky for me, I bought a lot of hangers a month ago, so I have plenty of hangers. In here is just a box of all my silk scarves and stuff like that, which I actually don't use. So I'm gonna go through it and then keep whatever I really, really love, and then donate or sell the one that I don't love so much. And then here is my freaking bags. I mean, this is not even it, you guys. Okay, there's bags hanging on the floor. There's all the bags over there. This is all my coats. There is there's more coats, and let me tell you, that is not the end of it. There, I left all of my coats on my daughter's bed. You know what? I'll just show it to you guys. So because my children, they do not use their closet, I'm gonna put all of this in their closet. It is now, oh my God, I don't even know what time, guys. Oh my God. Okay. It's 8 o'clock, and well, I stopped like an hour ago, but it's done. Obviously, I'm not gonna show. I still got a little bit left over here. This is like nothing, just a couple, like maybe 5 very heavy coats that I'm gonna clean up. But I got rid of everything, and I actually, I forgot to film it, but I have 3 bags downstairs that I needed to donate, and then this is also all for donation. I clean up this area, and yeah, so what you guys saw this morning, I have been working since 8 o'clock, okay? So to be fair, I got distracted. Let me know if you're like me, where I'm like so I have like I'm very ADHD. Self-diagnosed. I was cleaning this room, and then one thing led to another. I ended up cleaning my son's room, my daughter's room, and then I switched my son's room to his cousins, and then we were switching room, and we were moving furnitures and all the clothings, and then I have to sit down and reorganize his whole room. And then I had to do all his bedding, and oh my god, I swear. So I left everything in my room, and I just moved on to the next project. Started cleaning my daughter's room, my son's room, and then everything turned into a huge mess, and then I don't even know what happened. So I have been working on these things since 8, and then I stopped at 7. So we're going on like almost 12 hours. But it's finally done. I am exhausted. Oh my God, I feel like I overworked today. I'm so tired right now. I just sat down and had some dinner, and so I am gonna show you guys how the closet looks like tomorrow. But even though I'm so tired, it feels so good. It feels so good. I got rid of, oh my God, I got rid of so many stuff. I basically just did a whole entire house of spring cleaning. I got rid of like an insane amount of stuff in my kids' room. I got rid of 4 more bags for donations, and then like 3 piles right here that I just show you guys. And so my closet is really empty, and it feels really nice. It just feels, even though I'm so tired, it just feels so lightweight, and I just feel like I have accomplished so much today. So tomorrow, we'll continue. Tomorrow I'll show you guys what the closet looks like. All right, so I think I'm pretty much done organizing the closet. I just went a little crazy. I started cleaning, basically instead of just cleaning out my closet, I cleaned the whole entire house. I reorganized my office, my son's room, my daughter's room, my niece's room, my storage space. Oh my God, it's insane. And so right now, I maybe I'll show you guys the things that I'm getting rid of. I've just had so many things down in the garage that I need to drive to Goodwill to donate. But I'm gonna show you my closet. So in case you forgot how it was before, I'm just gonna go ahead and show you really quick how the closet was, and then we'll show you my clean and much organized closet. So here we go. All right, guys. This is it right here. This is the final look, I guess. So I got rid of a lot of bags and decided to keep maybe 20. I think I did a quick count. I think I have 20. So on the very top, I just put bags that I actually don't use very often, and then at the very end here I have this right here, because these are the 4 bags that I use a lot. So just on the lower level, so that I can just grab them. And then in here I put all my pajamas and my socks. So I still have one empty space right here. And then down there, as you can see, I keep very few uniforms, maybe like 5-6 pairs of my scrub pants, and then sweatpants that I really love. And then over here, I think I have another like 6 bags over there. As you can see, I have lots and lots of dresses down here. These are all actually, now that I went through this closet clean out, I noticed that I don't actually have any short dresses. So as you can see, they're all like my maxi dresses over here. And then over here, I decided that I wanted to hang up all my t-shirts that I wear on a regular basis. So I think I have about 20
$1.20. And then down here, I have 4 pair of denims, 1 dark one, and then the rest are all just like linen pants that I have. So I have about 17. I get rid of almost all of them. So they're under 20, and then I think jackets are like under 20 as well. Let me do it. So I did a quick count. I have 17 pair of pants, 20 jackets, 20 t-shirts. That's including short sleeves and long sleeves. The dresses I'm not going to count because obviously I have a lot of dresses. And then I have 20 bags that I absolutely love. And then up there is just stuff that I don't really use. And so that is it. Let me know what you guys think. All right, you guys, that is a pretty big job that I did yesterday. I went a little crazy and basically spent like 10 plus hours just cleaning my whole entire house. It was exhausting. I'm not gonna lie, because I went a little crazy. So, but today it feels so good. The house just feels so clean, and you should see my garage. I filled up the whole entire garage, so I'm gonna make multiple trips to the thrift store to donate them. And it's kind of funny, I didn't actually, when I did a quick count, nothing was intentional, like as far as like keeping 20 items. It just kind of turned out that way. So I got 20 pair of pants, 20 t-shirts, 20 jackets, and 20 bags. The dresses, we're not gonna go there, but thank you so much for suggesting that I do a closet clean out, and I really needed it because it was a mess, if you guys remember the very first clip. So it was good that I did that. Thank you for asking me to do that. So I hope you enjoy. Let me please continue to give me suggestion of what I need to do, because me not thrifting is hard. Yes, it is hard, but I don't need any more stuff. After cleaning it out and seeing the amount of clothes that I have and the amount of clothes that I need to get rid of, that was ridiculous. So I don't need to buy any more stuff. Anyway, thank you so much for watching, and you guys take care. I will see you guys in the next video. Okay, have a good one. Bye.